Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Magical Diary. Let's see how Remillia does this week. So far, she didn't do entirely that good at the exam. She didn't fail it, but she didn't do that well either. So, and we can't enter office either because we have too many demerits because we suck. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep learning about black magic, and then I'm gonna sleep. And I'm gonna do the rest in black magic. See how that goes for us. Okay. Seal. Fixes objects in place or fuses them shut. As I cross the campus on my way to breakfast, I noticed there are a lot of clumps of people standing around out here. What's going on? Hello, Remillia Scarlet, right? I turned to see Minnie Cochran, a freshman from Butterfly Hall that I've only met in passing. Her hair is a color like cinnamon, and her eyes could be called chocolate if you're Virginia and obsessed with food. Hi. You're one of Virginia's roommates. She's a lot of fun, isn't she? I've been meaning to get to know you for a while. I'm sorry, I should have done more. Iris Academy is a wonderful place, but sometimes the powers forget how small the magical world is. They don't always do the best job of introducing the newcomers. That's one of the things I want to change. We need class-wide events early in the year, not just parties, but a chance to learn about each other and all our different customs. That would help prevent misunderstandings, don't you think? Before I can say a word, she continues. If you have any questions or you need help with any of your spells, you can find me in the school library every weekend. Also, the teachers sometimes list extra credit projects in the library. It's the easiest way to earn merits. She extends her hand to me, and by reflex I take it. I hope I can count on your vote. I have so many ideas I want to put into practice. My vote? Sure. Sure. Great. After shaking my hand, she releases it to dig into a bag she's carrying at her side and hands me a bit of yellow construction paper cut in the shape of a hand. It has, Minnie Cochran for President written on it, and a straight pin pushed in and out through the top. You don't have to wear the badge, of course, but they're traditional, and sometimes it's important to respect tradition. See you later, remember the library. She waves and hurries off to her next target. Politics certainly looks like a lot of work. Alright, stress back to zero. On Wednesday morning, campaigning is in full swing. All the candidates, not just in my year, but the upperclassmen too, have taken up positions on the main quad, calling out to everyone who passes and handing them colorful bits of paper. Excuse me one moment. Sorry about that, was clearing my throat. It's loud and crowded and confusing, and some of the older candidates are spraying magical sparkles over their heads to try and draw more attention to themselves, which just makes it worse. Angela for president. Kurjan for secretary. Vote for Jacob. I'm buffeted from place to place and decorated with pins and ribbons, mostly from people I don't even know in elections I'm not eligible to vote in. Class starts to sound like a welcome relief. Yay, black magic. Yay. More black magic. Stone shape. Rearrange a small amount of stone into a new configuration. 3 magic, 3 stress. After activities on Friday, each class was scheduled time to come to the gym, where the officer candidates will make their final speeches before elections. Since we can't vote in the senior elections, there's no reason for us to have to listen to their speeches or vice versa. The freshman slot is the last one in the day. First up are the candidates for freshman class president. Minnie Cochran climbs onto the stage and looking bright-eyed and enthusiastic and says a bunch of stuff about offering a helping hand to other students. Everyone applauds. Then Suki Sato wanders up and starts talking about how she found a caterpillar once that turned into a lizard instead of a moth, or something like that. It's a little hard to follow. Oh, and apparently the spirits told her to run for president, or some spirits. She's not sure which ones. Everyone applauds, but not as loudly. After that comes the presentations for treasurer. Jacob Blazing, the Blazing Fire, starts up and gives a very brief speech about how money is obviously in safe hands with him, and he knows how to spend it too. Everyone claps and some guy even hoots in approval. Little Manuel Arias from Toad Hall is up next. He talks far too quietly for me to hear his entire speech, but I think it's mostly about being a hard worker who respects duty. The applause is polite, but muted. And at last, it's time for the actual voting. Everyone lines up in single file in the hallway leading to one of the classrooms. One at a time, we go inside to cast our votes. Each student is given a pencil and 2 pieces of paper containing a list of names for each office. You circle the name you want to vote for and then drop the paper into a box. For president, I will vote for Minnie because I did say I would. And for treasurer, I'm not voting for Jacob because I don't know. I didn't like how he looked. Right, that's that. After all the votes are counted, we assemble again in the gym for the results. The position of freshman class treasurer will be held by Jacob Blazing, no surprise there. And I'm proud to announce that this year's freshman class president will be Minnie Cochran. I'd like to thank you all for your hard work this week. You students are what make Iris Academy truly great. The teachers will be seeking out the newly elected officers later today to discuss their positions. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. What should I do today? Study. I decided that today I want to study in the school library rather than my room. Compared to the rest of the school, this library is fairly small and unimpressive. There's a slightly outdated set of encyclopedias, Ellen didn't really need to bring her own, and a good collection of foreign language dictionaries, plus 2 bookcases filled with books about magic and witchy history. Most of the rest looks like fiction, with a lack of popular magazines. The school actually just subscribes to those. There aren't that many people in here on a Saturday, but looking around I see... Hi, Remillia. Hi, hey, congratulations on winning president and all. Thanks. Do you need help with anything? I could get rid of my demerits. Yeah, might as well. Actually, I was hoping you knew a way for me to earn some demerits. Oh, I can help you with that. That is, if you don't mind sorting rocks. Rocks? Professor Potsdam recently received a shipment of tumbled rocks for amulet making, only they're all mixed up because to the magic pour, they're all just rocks. But certain kinds of stones are better for holding spells than others, so they need to be sorted by color and size. It's not difficult, but it will take time. Sure, I'll do it. It's actually something associated with black magic. Sure, I can do that. Alright. Minnie takes me to see Professor Potsdam, and then I spend the entire afternoon painstakingly sorting shiny pebbles into containers. I do get merits for it, but it's tiresome. Well, maybe next Saturday we can get rid of all of them. It's Sunday, and the sports club is having a meeting, or rather a game. Virginia's got the ball and is dribbling it across the floor towards Ellen at the goal. Kyo cuts in to try and steal, but Virginia sidesteps. A twist, a lunge, a swift kick, and the ball flies through the air. What are you guys doing? Nobody pays any attention to him until after Ellen has successfully blocked the goal. This is a sports club meeting. What are you doing here? Maybe I want to play. I'm a fit guy, right? Fine, whatever. Alright. Closes his eye briefly, and a wave of green magic sweeps over him. Hey, you can't do that. Do what? No magic allowed. What are you talking about? We're wizards. This is real sports, not bounders. What's going on? This one says you guys are refusing to use magic. What's the point of that? This one? Well, that's how we've been doing it in the sports club. That's just wrong. It's unnatural. You're letting your talents go to waste. Come on, it'll be fun. You want to show off your skills, don't you? Who's for flying basketball? No, there's no magic allowed in sports club. Maybe we should take a vote on it. You're with me, right, Kyo? Yeah. Traitor. Remillia? I don't like either of them. I wouldn't mind doing flying basketball, but I don't like either of them. I don't think it's a good idea, and we're only freshmen, but we've got players from all 4 years, and we all know completely different spells. That's also probably important. I couldn't play flying basketball. I can't fly. There, see? Without magic, it's just kiddie games. Why should we have to hold back from the best we can do? Yeah, we should be real. Real losers? Virginia. Because it's the rules. People without magic still have to hold back. You don't pick up the ball in soccer. You don't beat up the other team to stop them from reaching the goal. You do your best within the rules. That's good sportsmanship. Jacob just snorts at this. Maybe we could have a special game sometimes with spells allowed, but only certain spells, so it's fair. I guess. Ellen looks at Jacob. Do you still want to play? Call me when you play a real game. He leaves. I swore he just dissipated in stars. Why are boys so rude? William isn't. Okay, boys except William. Come on, let's get back to the game. Oddly enough, I have yet to even go to the gym since I've joined that club. Anyway, spellbook. We got Stone Shape, Seal. Actually, I think we already had Seal, but we now have Stone Shape. This book and inventory, same stuff. Diary. Shiny rocks. I earned some merits by sorting Professor Possum's new rock collection. And that's about it. Stress-wise, we're pretty good. So we'll go ahead and keep going to the next week. Dorm room. Happy Thanksgiving. Huh? But it's cold. No. It's not that day. Not here. Why not? That guy caused a lot of trouble. We don't say his name. My fault. I should have told you guys earlier. The way the native people and the newcomers mixed out is a little different than it is for the non-magical history. We have strong ties is what my mom says. Sacred Smoke takes like a fourth of all the magical students in the US, and around here, the local spirits we're dealing with them way before us. I don't exactly know what she's saying. So a lot of our rituals and celebrations come from them. So this is Thanksgiving. Not really, I was kidding. It's Canadian Thanksgiving, you're Southern, so you don't notice it as much. Oh. Anyway, what should I do this week? Alright. So one of that. A bit to that. And some sleeping. Yeah, that's right, I'm not broadening my horizons, I'm sticking with red and black. It's fitting for Remillia. Okay. Oh, failed again. And I got my stress back to 0. So now I can do another hard work through the weeks. Alright, got our allowances, blah blah blah. What should I do today? I'm gonna keep studying, see if I can get rid of those demerits. The library is fairly quiet, but familiar faces are still present. I'll study with Minnie. Minnie helps me out with my blue magic. Blue magic gets smarts increased by 1, stress increases by 4. So no demerits, but I got to increase my stats. Alright, not much happened to this week. Tips on spellcasting. Columbus is a taboo subject in the magical world. Virginia says witches and wizards aren't even supposed to say his name. It's just a guy or you-know-who, therefore this is not Columbus Day. Canadian Thanksgiving. So there you go. And that's about it. We didn't learn any new spells. So, next week. Hey guys, I just thought I should warn you, the next exam is Friday. Uh-oh. But the end of the month isn't until next week. Don't look at me. I don't make the rules. Will it be like the first one? Nothing doing. This time they drop us in a pit full of alligators and we have to fight our way out. You're such a liar. It's not a lie if it's funny. Yeah, but do you know anything real? Well, I'm pretty sure we'll be in the dungeons, because pretty much all the exams are, but I don't know what they're going to make us do. William said after this time we have to cast real spells we've learned in class, so we can't just fake it with wild magic. So we better know enough spells. What should I do this week? Alright, I kind of want to get the rest of my, yeah, I want to do this. Hopefully getting up to 40 in black magic will give me another spell. If not, I should get another spell in red by the end of the week. Okay, let's do this. Okay. There we go, Fracture. Damages the integrity of objects, possibly shattering them. I suppose if we had this, we could have shattered the wall. But, that was not going to happen. Okay, let's get some red magic. Not getting... Alright, Blast. An explosive force causes damage to the target and may knock nearby targets back. So we got some crazy offensive spells as well. Yeah, I'm not getting very much luck with the red magic. I do a lot better with black. At that point in time, I make my way to the testing room. I'm not sure why they send us to a specific room anyway, if they're just going to teleport us into the dungeon when we get there. Unless this time it will be different. Nope, doesn't look like it. Once again, I find myself in a dungeon, but this time in a larger area facing a deep, dark hole. Greetings, Remillia Scarlet. Behold the Abyss. You will find the exit to this dungeon on the other side. This dungeon level is now warded. You may not teleport outside of this dungeon level. You must cross the Abyss in order to succeed. So Ellen can't teleport out this time. You may choose to surrender at any time, and you'll be retrieved from the dungeon safely. However, you will fail your exam and receive demerits. Good luck. So now what? Alright, so here we go. Movement and spellcasting commands can be found on the left-hand side of the screen. If you hold down the shift key, you can use the left, right, up arrows to move around the dungeon. Okay. And that's it. So if I turn... Well, I could probably do this. Navigation, forward, wait, magic, open, give up, examine. Okay, so if you turn, it changes the stuff you got. So we can take a look at the pile of rocks. Small amount of stone loosely piled. You see nothing, a great deal of nothing. You can't even make out the bottom of the pit. You examine the floor, it's exactly what it seems to be. They're exactly what they seem to be, they're walls. So if I go to Spellbook, close Spellbook, 1 second. Spellbook help. Select spells with the mouse or arrow keys. Click or press enter to cast the selected spell. To put a spell in the quick casting bar, select it and press shift and number key from 1 to 8. Press 1 to 8 without shift to use the spell in the quick cast bar. While the spellbook is open, page up and down to turn pages in it, and escape closes it. Okay. So if I do something like rearrange a small amount of stone into a new configuration. So if you use stone shape on the pile of rocks, reshape it into a bridge, and there you go. Now if I press forward, what if I turn? I climbed the stairs and emerged from the dungeon, blinking into sunlight. I don't know if there was anything, there was a path leading back. I don't know if that would lead to like switches or anything like that. Congratulations, Remillia. For succeeding in your quest, you received 5 merits. Thanks. Yeah, see, I didn't study any of these other spells, and look, I did just fine. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after. I guess I could go relax now. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today? Let's see if we can get rid of our demerits. Study. The library is fairly quiet, but familiar faces are still present. I don't know what the difference is, but I guess I'll go ahead and hang out with Minnie. Helps me out with green magic. Alright, let's see how we did. Exam success. I made it out of the dungeon and received 5 merits for passing my exam. Wonderful. Looks like I have still no opportunity to get any more merits, but whatever. And we learned Blast and Stone... we learned Blast as our new spell. Which I think... I mean, I've learned Push Object. I'm hoping I can learn some other stuff. But let's go ahead and go to the next week. I don't understand why our class is cancelled on Friday. Because of the dark dance of on Thursday night. A dance, but I don't have anything to wear, and I haven't asked anyone. Not that kind of dance. What is it then? On Halloween night, witches and wizards dance in the dark so the fairies can visit. It's a ceremonial thing. At home, we can only do it for a few minutes, but because there's so many of us here, they can make it into a big event at school. It goes on all night. So it's not really a romantic type of dance, but I can guess you can bring a date if you wanted to. So, will you be going with Jacob? What? You like Jacob? No, where did you get that idea? Well, he's always teasing you. So is Donald. That just means he's a jerk. Sorry. Whatever. So, what should I do this week? Alright, so we only got 4 days. I figured that I'm not going to worry about resting because of the festival. So... get some more fire magic and some more black magic. I wouldn't mind learning some white magic as well, but I'm going to do that in another playthrough. Nice! Crush. Force pushes in around the target from all sides, causing damage. Yeah, obviously, it says it's not a violent path, but so far a lot of the spells have been nothing but violent. That's what I mind, it's just... there'll be opportunities to use attack spells later. As you can see, the tests are kind of varied. I kind of like how the tests are, I just kind of wish there were more of them in this game. I find Donald and Virginia standing outside our room. Don't you have something for me? Yeah, happy birthday, you goof. She hands him a box. Socks again? Yeah, but this time they're yellow. Well, thanks, I guess. Happy birthday. Okay, some more black magic. I'm doing awful. Alright, so what do you think about the dance tomorrow? I don't know, I'm not sure how you hold a dance in the dark. Wonder if there will be punch. Are you going to ask anyone? Virginia said it wasn't that kind of dance. Yes, but that means it's easier. It's not like a real date, so it wouldn't be the same kind of pressure if you ask someone right. You could say it was like a friend thing. So are you gonna ask William out? Oh, are you going to ask William? You are, aren't you? I thought because of being wild seed and not knowing the dance. Good luck. It's not a bad idea if she can keep from being nervous long enough to do it. Okay, at least took care of that. Evening hallway. Late in the evening, hours after dinner, the students are summoned to the dark dance. Even in the halls, lights have been turned off, leaving only moonlight and the faint blue glow of magic to navigate by. Somewhere in the distance, the sound of drums forms an awakened heartbeat. When I walk into the darkened gym, my eyes are nearly useless, but my other senses are overwhelmed. Pine sap, evergreen, the scent thick and strong and sweet. A fragile crunch of dead leaves underfoot. Swirling breezes, drifting hot and cold, autumn mixed with smoke. Murmurs and laughter from unseen lips all blended together. And under it all, music, not as loud as it was at the junior high dance at my old school, where the only way to hear the tune was to stand outside the building, just music all around me. Is this how wizards throw a party? I can't really see the people around me, but their presence registers through sound and shadow. Dancing, and so I begin to dance well. Not too fast, I have to focus on my surroundings so I don't wave my arms right into someone else, but it's fun. No one can see me, I can't see myself, and the music goes on, looping into and over itself without ever reaching an end, playing tricks with my sense of time. It feels magical. There are really spirits dancing with us. I'll just have to take it on faith. Surrounded by friends and strangers, I dance the night away. Classes are cancelled on Friday, so we get to sleep in and let out some stress. Thank you. After lunch, we all come back to the room to relax. At least Virginia and I do. Ellen sits at her desk and pulls a large book off the shelf, but lays it down, closed in front of her, and sighs. What's up? Nothing. Just the dance. Oh, did you... And then I cut myself off. Does Virginia know about Ellen and William? Does Ellen care if she does? Did she what? Did Ellen have a date? The reaction is immediate. Whoa, I'm sorry. Are you okay? What happened? She scrubs her face and sniffs, trying to push the wetness back into her eyes and failing. Nothing. That doesn't look like nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing ever will happen. He said because of you. What? Wait, what? Me? Because I'm your roommate, so it's like I'm his sister too. Sis, you like Donald? I smack her on the arm. No, you idiot. William. Oh. I thought he swore off girls after Angela. He went out with her? Who's Angela? In Butterfly Hall, huge bitch, which is why they broke up. Look, Ellen, I'm not good at sensitive stuff, but I know my brother wouldn't want to hurt you. Didn't say he did. Well, I want to make you feel better. I'm fine. Virginia sighs. Just let it go. She doesn't have to talk about it if she doesn't want to. Yeah. Okay. There's plenty of the year left. Maybe Ellen had a bad time here, but that doesn't mean things won't get better for her later. On Saturday morning, the mail allowances are delivered. What should I do today? Well, there's not really any... I could try to go for get some merits, but that seems to be kind of random. So I'm gonna go to the mall. What should I do at the mall today? Games Arcade. There are only a few old-style video games with joysticks and buttons here. Most of the arcade is filled with racing games, dance pads, claw grabbers, things that give out tickets for prizes, and surprisingly large collection of pinball machines. Spend $1 and use the claw machine. I set my size on a cute stuffed rabbit, insert my money, and maneuver the claw until it's above the prize. The claw descends and takes hold of the rabbit, but lets it fall again before it reaches the exit chute. It's so frustrating. Cast push object on the rabbit. If I give it a push, it should bounce up into the exit chute. Here it goes. Nothing happens. How weird. Stress increases by 1. Better luck next time. Drat. Wouldn't let me cheat. After riding back from the mall, I walk across the grounds to stretch my legs. Miss Scarlet. Hi, Professor. Did you have a good day? We need to talk. What's wrong? You tried to use magic today in the mall. Did you think about what might happen if you had succeeded? Huh? How does she even know about that? Never display magic in front of those who could not use it themselves. I did. There are protections there in case of accidents. Do you understand? This is very important. No magic at the mall or anywhere else where normal people might see it. Would have been nice if they had told me that earlier. I asked Virginia if the locals in the mall would notice us. Nobody batted an eye at our outfits. Because this is a very serious issue, I have to assign 10 demerits. I don't want to, but this affects us all. I understand. Well, I'm glad that awful business is out of the way. This won't be a problem ever again, right? And really, it isn't fair to use your spells to cheat. Even if those machines are cheating you first. They are? Have you ever seen anyone win? You would need finely tuned reflexes and a deep knowledge of machinery and physical reactions in order to receive your prize. Or an amazing amount of luck. Let me know if you manage it. She flashes me a twinkling smile and walks away. I get demerits for a rule I didn't even know existed. Oh well. Spellbooks, we got what? I don't think we've learned anything else new. Oh, we did learn Fracture a while back, but I didn't really mention it. Oh well. Spellbook. Diary. No magic in public. I tried to use a spell to cheat at the claw machine in the mall's arcade, but the spell fizzled, and I got demerits for using magic in public. Alan's plan. His plan to ask William. Alan was rejected. Dark Dance. Okay. Done. Well, let's go ahead and save the game, because I definitely forgot to save for the previous week. And I'll go ahead and call this a video. I'll probably do another session right after this one, but until then, I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Magical Diary. And remember, do not cheat on claw machines.